Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Let me pull up my chat. Hello, 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 Diamond Girl. Everybody's here early. Hello, down. Hey, Jean, welcome. Okay. It starts going fast when that happens. Alright, Mystical, Mary Jane. And I have 6 donations for Rachel, just so you know. Mary Jane. Angelica. Let me see. LT Spiritual, hello. Maria, hello. Jeannie, hello. Let me see. Irene, hello. Rachel, hello. And thank you again for your 6 donations. You'll be first. Content, hello. Let it fill up and then I will start. I hope y'all had an amazing weekend. You probably will hear some baby noises for the first few minutes. Just be aware. We got an excited toddler. He's so excited for Christmas. He's like, Merry Shmish Mish. Mish Mish Mish. Presents? Cookies? Oh, may the stars shine brightly upon you as well. Thank you. We went through this drive-through, supposed to be like this holiday experience yesterday. It was such a rip-off, but the baby had fun, so that's all that matters, right? I wouldn't advise it, though. If you're in Houston, don't go through the drive-through experience. Oh, thank you, Rachel. I appreciate that, love. I don't recognize this name. Neon Backup. There we go. Hello. Neon. He's so excited. It's so cute. I wish we could feel the excitement that they feel for the first time, you know? So cute. We got 3 little trees for him. We have the Cat in the Hat tree, the Grinch tree, and then like a Candyland tree. No, that's so sweet, Rachel. Thank you. Alrighty, we've got a lot of spots to fill up. I know the holidays are probably going to have us sitting here for a minute, so let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Lucky 13. Alright, come on. Let's fill it up. Michael, hello. Well, maybe you'll think of one in between now and then, Michael, but welcome anyways, even if you're just vibing with us. He's such a good child. Hello, Day, and happy holidays. Michael, we're going to put you on the list. Anyways, if you don't come, you don't come, but it's okay. Hi, baby. I love you. I love you. Khaleesi is hiding from you. I love you, baby. Yeah, just put them on. We might as well just fill the list up. It seems slow anyway. Okay, so now we have 11. Lucky 11, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. What scents do I use? Hey, Scorpio. For like perfume or for like incense? Hey, Jason, welcome. Brittany, hello. Yes, you can be added. We still got a few spots left. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8. Ari, hello. Thank you, Culture, for your donation. You'll go after Rachel. Rachel's got 6 ahead of you. Oh, I use a lot of like the incense from the corner stores, but I like fresh scents like eucalyptus, rose, lavender. I also like the smell of pine and cinnamon for like air scents, but I'm glad you're not asking about perfumes because I don't really have like one that I just go to. I change my mind too much. Aisha, hello. Alright, 6 spots left. Wait, hold on, more than that. 5 spots. Ling Ling, you like that? I'm weird, like I like the clean smells. Yeah, I'm a very mellow vibing person. You keep seeing baby powder everywhere? Oh, you know, baby powder is just about as worse as glitter. Like, you cannot get rid of it. Hey, Siona, welcome. Alright, 4 spots. Or 3 spots. Did I miss somebody? Probably. I'll figure it out eventually. Let me see. Frankincense. I like frankincense too. I don't know if I missed anybody. I'll figure it out. I think eucalyptus is one of my favorites though because it's so clean and fresh. It's like, oh, But honestly, I'm one of those people that love the smell of pine sol. I know that is crazy, but I love the smell of pine sol. That's one of my favorite smells in the whole world. I don't know who I forgot. Content is who I missed. Okay. No, I didn't miss Content. Never mind. Yes. Hello, Freebird. Welcome. I gotcha. I gotcha. Yes, like I will clean everything with pine sol just so my house will smell like it. I know some people think that's weird, but I mean, it's like almost aphrodisiac. It smells so good. All right, Rachel, let's start. What was your first question, my love? It's like the men colognes. Oh, I wish like I could wear it and not feel like, I'm not doing something right. I'm giving away secrets. Come smelling good. All right, should you move on from Jeff? Okay. I use even like Old Spice deodorant sometimes just cuz it smells so good. All right, Rachel, let's see. Should you move on from Jeff? Man, the good smelling man. Oof, gets me. Like sometimes I'll be walking in the store and I'll smell somebody. I'll be like, I don't even care what you look like. You smell good. I kind of feel like the best thing for you to do is move on. Because to you, what you're telling me is like you've kind of lost, like, because of the way that maybe he interacts with you or doesn't interact with you. It's kind of like it doesn't give you what it is that you're truly looking for. So you're already in a place of saying, like, I don't know, I'm not getting what I need from this, right? So you've kind of like, I feel like you've kind of pulled yourself back as far as like even investing feelings because you're like, eh, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't stimulate your mind enough. Maybe you're the type that needs that stimulation or that consistency. Like maybe for you, consistency is important, and this person just doesn't give it to you. So Spirit's saying like if you move in the right direction, which is saying I recognize that he may not be the one for me, and actually take the steps to move forward, I think it's going to bring in what it is you're looking for. And this, he may have been a test for you to see, like, are you really ready for something real? Are you really ready? I think you could see it with him when he's around, but that back and forth is just like it creates some sense of imbalance within you where you're like, I don't even know if I fuck with that anymore. Like I don't even know if that's for me anymore. Yeah, Four of Cups, you're like, I don't even know. Like, it reminds me a lot of my past experiences. I'm not that interested. And then we've got the King and Queen of Cups that come out if you do decide to cut him off and move forward. So I feel like you need somebody that's emotionally balanced, because I feel like you get overwhelmed with your emotions sometimes, and you need somebody to kind of level that out and kind of be on the same mindset. Like, we're looking for love here. We're not looking to play games. We're not looking to um end up in a situationship or any of that. Like, you want a commitment. You want somebody, because commitment to me is, it doesn't matter about labels like girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. To me, it's about consistency. Who shows up for me? Who's my day one? From the moment we met, who's the one that was there? Like, who is willing to put in the effort to show me that I'm loved, to show me that I'm important in their life. And that's kind of what you're telling me. You're looking for something more serious. And with the Eight of Wands and the Chariot, I feel like you're in a place to where you need to stop investing into things that just don't do it for you. Something better is always going to be on the other side if you can learn to choose yourself. It may be lonely for a while, whatever, but you're going to help yourself in the long run, not getting hung up on people that are just going to disappoint, basically. So my advice would be, or Spirit's advice would be, yeah, if you feel that he is not consistent with you, it's not even worth the conversation, because basically you tell somebody, I need you to do this, right? I need you to do this in order to make me happy. They'll do it, right? But they're doing it from a place of manipulation, not from a place of like actually wanting to do it. So you want somebody that wants to do it, not somebody that you're going to have to force to do it, or somebody that you're going to have to guide them how to do it or teach them how. And I do understand that people do have different love languages, but some love languages just don't mix. But I do feel you're kind of in that situation to where you're like, I need more. And that's okay. Just, we don't settle around here, right? Man, this full moon's been heavy on me too. I mean, the new moon has been heavy on me too. All right, Rachel, what was your second question? It's made me really extremely tired, as far as like energetically tired. Girl, you're already on number three. We need a number two. Okay, if he's not dating anyone or even kid's mother, why hasn't he tried to meet up with me this week? Let's see. Okay. I think he's what he's telling me is like he's overwhelmed, he's tired. And I don't know why he's tired. I don't know if it's like work obligations, kids, mental, maybe the new moon's getting him in his feelings or something. It's kind of like I want to, but I don't know. Like, I just don't feel like it. I feel like he's battling something internally. And I don't know what that could be, but it does seem like the way he's telling me is like, I just don't have time for it. I just am tired. Like, anytime I get to myself, I need that. Because the Four of Swords, Ten of Wands to me is like, I just don't have time to give to this. I can give a little bit when I can, but it's like I think love for him is like on the back burner. Three of Swords, like he maybe he's trying to heal something. Maybe he's working on something. Maybe he hurt his back at work or something. Who knows? It just feels like he's been battling a lot of internal demons this past week. I mean, what he shows me is like he's done as much as he feels up to doing. It's not that he doesn't like have the want for you. It's just that he's like pushing it to the future. Like in the future, I'll do better. Right now, there's a lot going on. Maybe he's getting ready for the holidays. Maybe there's a lot going on at his job. Maybe he's fallen short. Maybe he just feels like he was going too fast and now he needs to slow down. I really don't feel it has to do with anybody else. It's more of him, like, being exhausted, being tired. Maybe he hurt himself at work or whatever, but he's like, I just don't have the want. In the future, yes, in the future I'll do it. So, I don't know. I feel like he's slowed down because he's dealing with something for himself internally. And it doesn't have to do with like, oh, I lost feelings for her, oh, this. No, it's just he is battling himself right now and the things that he's going through. Maybe he's created a mess and he's got to clean it up. I don't know. I just feel like he's exhausted. And he's just like, anytime I have to myself, I just want to chill. I don't want to talk to nobody. And he might be like emotionally avoidant. You know, maybe when he goes through something, he shuts down. And that's how he processes. Because the Four of Swords is, I need time to think. There's a lot going on. Like, I need to be by myself. Because it's a lot. Ten of Wands. It's too much. And so, I mean, it's not about other people. It's about him. Hopefully that makes sense. I feel like I was repeating myself. And hello, Nirvana. Alright, next question. Okay, well, I'm going to go back to 2 then. Hold on. There's just too much going on in the chat. I missed it. Let's see. Let me find number 2. Okay. Oh, hold on. The chat just keeps going. Stop it. Okay, there's one. I saw it somewhere in this heap of talking. I'm still looking for it. Weird why Jeff didn't call you all this weekend. Okay. Found it. Alright. Why didn't he call you this weekend? He thought about it, he just didn't. I think he was taking personal time for himself. Nine of Wands with the Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, I thought about it, but I've got a lot going on. I just didn't. Like, that doesn't mean that he doesn't care about you or he doesn't want to. It's just he did not want to in that moment, and it's okay. He's just showing you who he is. Either you accept it or you don't. And that's kind of the way he showed me. He's like, I've been through this shit before. It doesn't matter what I do. It's always this way or that way. Um, Maybe you're not close enough for him to have physical intimacy with you. And so he's just like, what's the point? He's had a lot of conflict over the weekend from what I can see, and it's kind of just left him in I need time for myself to do me. I'll start again next week. That's what I keep seeing. It's like I'll worry about it next week. I'll make up for it in the future. That's too many cards. I feel like he thought about it, but maybe by the time like he actually had time to do it, it was too late, and he was like, I don't know. But it keeps showing me there's too much going on right now. Just conflict and a lot of different moving parts. Job, maybe he hurt himself, whatever. He's just pushing it off. Like, I'll make up for it. She'll be okay. She'll be all right. No big deal. So, I don't know. He just keeps showing me like he's got a lot going on and he just doesn't. He thought about it, he just didn't. And that's not an excuse, but it's truthful, I guess. Work, baby mama drama, um, internal stuff. I feel maybe he hurt himself or something did not go right. I can't really pinpoint exactly what it is. It's somewhere in between all of that. Maybe the holidays, maybe this, maybe that. It could be a bunch of things. But I do feel he was just not, he wasn't in the mood. And that's basically what he told me. All right, number 4. I'm the same way, and I'm not even a man. I like my time to myself. Which Jeff, was he with another woman this weekend? The way that he tells me is like, you're the problem. He's like, I'm not even doing anything. Like, why do you always assume that I've got something else going on? That's the way he's saying it. He's like, you jump to conclusions. That's what he's telling me. Or like, you're crazy. Like, why do you keep doing that? Like, what did I do for you to feel that way? So, no, I don't see another woman. I don't see anything like that. What I see him saying is like, what is the problem here? Why are you thinking I'm doing something? Why do you think that I want to go back to doing that again or something like that? It's almost like a defensive energy. It's like, no, I don't have time for that. My time is invested into things that matter. Maybe he thinks love doesn't matter. Like, he is not worried about that, or like even the physical of it. He's like, that's just the way he says it. It's like you jump to conclusions too fast. He is not doing anything. Like, why are you saying that? I had a lot going on. Ten of Wands. I had a lot going on. I'm I'm burdened. I've got a lot to do. Maybe he got himself into some stuff he needed to clean up. I don't know. The way that he says it is almost like if you were to ask him how he would react. And the way it's showing me is like, I'm trying to be a different person. I'm trying to invest into what's important. Why are you worried about that other stuff? Because there's no women here except for you with a sword at him, like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Kind of thing. And energetically, be careful of that. Because if you want this man, you got to trust him. Because he's going to feel it if you don't. And that's kind of what I'm getting. I'm getting like lashed back. Like I'm getting yelled at or like talked to, like, stop it. Just stop it, crazy. Stop it. And I'm not calling you crazy by any means. I promise you I'm not. It's just the way he says it. Like, if you think that, then you're the problem. Quit jumping to conclusions. I've got a lot to do. Why would you think that? Okay. I mean, maybe, like I said, the thing is, some people are not emotionally available. And maybe he's not, because he's not showing me cups. He's not showing me love. He's not showing me even the want for a relationship right now. He's like, in the future, yeah, in the future, but right now I got stuff I gotta do. And it doesn't have anything to do with love. And he's kind of like, if you want to be in his life, then you need to fall in line. I don't know, Rachel. I don't know. I think y'all just are two very different people. Because I don't know what he's telling you, but the way that he's showing me is totally different than the way that you're thinking. And I don't know what responsibilities he has. I know he's got kids. I know he's got his own business. I know whatever. Maybe that's his main priority. He's not worried about anything else. So I don't really know, girl. He could have, but he didn't. And you either got to accept it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why Spirit is saying, like, you need somebody that matches you more. You need somebody that's consistent. You need somebody that actually wants a relationship right now. Somebody that's emotionally available. All right, babe. What is your next question? I know she confuses me. I'm saying he could have called you. He could have, but he didn't. It was a choice of his. He made the choice. Like, I don't feel like it. And he should be able to say that, right? Girl, there things happen in life. Sometimes we can be consistent. Sometimes there's nothing else going on, right? Sometimes we could show up every day for something. But if something more important comes along, because the way he shows me is his job and his kids are the most important thing for him, that then he's not going to be able to invest into you the way that you want. And that's not consistency. Because, yeah, we could show up and be consistent for a week and then not be consistent. And thank you for your donation, Nirvana. You'll go after culture. We haven't got to the free list yet, babe. Okay, Jeff's future actions towards you. I just read cards. I just work here. I just see the way that he's showing me, and maybe today is just not a good day for him. And sometimes if you try to tap into an energy that's overwhelmed, they push back, and so maybe you're just getting the pushback of everything that he's feeling right now. And it could be the new moon, it could be whatever, but this kind of feels like he's got work to do internally to be open and available emotionally, because he's constantly showing me the future. I can do it. The future, we can talk about it. The future is something different. Right now, there's a lot from his past that needs to be worked out within him in order to have an open heart. Because we could want to have connections and whatever, but if our heart's not in it, we really don't have anything to invest. And that's kind of what he's showing. Like, do you want me to really invest into you, or do you want me to sell you a dream? Do you want me to make it look like it's rainbows and sunshine when I don't have it in me to do that? And like I said, it could just be the energy today. But I feel like right now, it's just like, don't live in a fantasy of what he's able to offer, because there's a lot that has to happen internally within him for him to be open and able to give you what it is you want. Otherwise, you're going to be dealing with somebody that is inconsistent. Sometimes, yeah, they may be consistent for a week and then they fall off and they go back to whatever else they were doing, because relationships aren't their main priority, because their heart doesn't feel the same, as you may think it does. And that's not to say they don't care. It's to say that they just are kind of emotionally numb. And that's the way I feel. That it's like in the future, yeah, we could talk about it then. But there's a lot to do now for me. And he does feel a connection with you. And that's not to say he does want things to go somewhere in the future. But you've got to be able to deal with him the way that he is. If you like the way he is right now, great, because he's going to be that same person later on in certain ways, right? He might just be a little bit more emotionally available in the future. Because even he says, like, your fantasy about what you want, right? Like, you've got this fantasy in your head of the person that you dream to be with. And he's saying that's not him. He eventually may be able to get there, but I think you two just speak very different love languages. And it's kind of like it's causing some kind of blockage as well. It's kind of like trying to put a square into a round hole almost. Like a lot has to happen for that to be the possibility for something beautiful in the future, for him to be that dream man for you. And I think for now, it's like just enjoy the small things. Like if he's good in bed, take advantage of it if that's what you want, if but kind of leave it there. Don't, because I feel like maybe he has told you some things that he's, how do I say that? Like sometimes, yeah, he is sweet, and sometimes, yeah, he may say really nice things, and maybe he sells you a little bit of the dream because he wants to be there in some ways, but he can't be everything that you dream about, is kind of what he's telling me. So I don't know. Then leave him alone. If he's not the one, you move away. And if he comes back, then yeah, he was yours to begin with. Because the person that we're destined to be with, there's nothing in this world that can keep that apart. Except for time. Like it may not be today, but 20 years from now it might come back together if it's meant to be. But we can't force it. All right, number 6. I mean, I don't know his past, but something happened. It's not that he's not over his ex, because we've read so many times he's over his ex. He didn't want to have anything to do with her. But because relationships have been such turmoil for him, he hasn't had good relationships. Maybe he hasn't been emotionally available since he was a child because of something that happened trauma wise with family. Maybe he never seen true love. Maybe he's been treated poorly. I don't know why he closed his heart off, but I've definitely know that he's not hung up on his ex. Definitely not hung up on the ex. The thing about it though is, yeah, those past relationships do have a play a part in the reason why he's not open now. It's not, oh, I'm still in love with my ex. No, he's not in love with his ex. He's not in love with anything. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't think he was in love when he was with these people either. Death, like, he's just like, I'm done with it. Like, maybe love to him is just like a something that just doesn't turn out right. And he's got a lot of healing around that to do. He's very imbalanced. And a lot of times, people that are emotionally unavailable, most of the time, they don't even know they're emotionally unavailable. They try. That's what they say. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to do better. And he's just like, I don't know if I can. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to heal. I don't know what part of myself. But he says he needs to heal. Four of Swords. And we've read it again and again. Yes, eventually, yeah, he wants that happy family. But he's just not able to have it right now because his heart isn't open to receive it. And I can't tell you why or what or even who. But I don't feel like it's a who. I don't feel like he's hung up on that. I think he's just tired of relationships. Because the ones that he's seen, they always end up being bad. He's just not interested in it. And it's a protective mechanism. 8 of Swords. The thoughts that linger. Like, I want a beautiful life. But I don't want to deal with the shit I have to go through to get there, basically. So until he wants to engage and try to heal, then you're kind of stuck with somebody that just is back and forth, back and forth. I keep getting twos, 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. very imbalanced person when it comes to love because they are closed off. But that's all I got. All right, Rachel, thank you for your 2 donations. You'll go after Nirvana. All right, so next we have culture. Girl, you're not a rebound. You're not a rebound. You put the words in my mouth. I didn't even say that. You are just basically somebody he wants to have fun with, not be so heavy or like committed. All right, so you're temporarily listen your ban on love information. Oh, culture. All right, so you're gonna let me read love for you. Yeah. All right. What do you need to know right now to align with the highest love from a truly available man? I'm not messing with those married. Yeah, no. I'm not either, girl. I feel you. I'm not messing with them either. It's not worth it. Any of those are just not worth it. But let's see. High Priestess, the Emperor. You intuitively know what you want. You intuitively are starting to feel that you might be getting close to attracting somebody like that. Emperor, High Priestess. The song She Loves the Rain is playing by Teddy Swims. It's my favorite song. Okay. 6 of Wands at the bottom. Victory, success. I think Spirit is saying you're already in a place of knowing what you want. And so that's the intention you're setting into the universe is I don't want a man that's playing with me. I don't. But you're also like, I'm willing to take my time to figure it out. Um, you're kind of in the process of like maybe making a list of pros and cons, or this is what I want in a man, making that list of what you want, what you don't want, and whether it be internally or externally. Maybe you need to start writing down the things that you want. Um, I just feel like you want a balanced love. And Spirit's kind of saying you're going to meet a person that may start off as your friend. You might meet them through work or school or somewhere where there's more than just you and them, right? And I think like when you meet this person, you're just gonna know from like the moment you meet them that this person's gonna be very important in your life. You might even think like maybe I've known this person before, that feeling of like deja vu. I honestly feel like you're more aligned than you think you are. And a lot of times they say when you're not looking for love is when it will find you. And that's kind of where you're at. You're like, I'm more focused on trying to make sure I'm good, things are right. But connectivity would be nice, right? So I do feel you're aligning with it. I would say maybe make a list of what you want, what you don't want. So that way, when somebody comes along and they don't offer that, you'll know that's not your person. But as long as you can be good with yourself, mind, body, spirit, you're gonna align with the right one. It may take time, but sometimes things, wishes don't come true just because we wish them. Dreams come true because we make them a reality and we believe it's a possibility. So maybe wish on a star. Start setting that intention out into the universe of what you want, what you don't want. Send the vibration out into the universe. This Queen of Cups is like, I love love. Maybe you need to open yourself up more. Maybe you've been kind of closed off, not looking for love. So make sure that when it comes, that you're open and receptive to it. But I do feel like whoever the person that you are meant to be with, the Two of Cups has come out twice, you're just going to get that feeling like, I found that person. If you don't feel that, then it's probably not your person. Um, but I do feel like you're closer than you think you are. And I do feel like this is going to be one of those that doesn't come with the headaches. It doesn't come with the drama. It's one of those easy type of feelings. So don't stress, don't worry, just set your intention out. Like, and it will be provided. But I do feel like whoever this person is, you're going to start as friends first. You're going to build that foundation first before anything else. So I hope that helps, love. And thank you, thank you. I'm very much into those affirmations, Michael. Like, I used to put on my mirror every day I did my makeup a certain affirmations that would just repeat through my head all day long, and it does align you to what it is you want. But you have, because you're like rewiring your brain to believe something that maybe you haven't had belief in before. All right, Nirvana, you're next. And that Three of Cups is over here. So it's kind of like it's this close. You just don't see it yet because I didn't see that card. And then the High Priestess, like, intuitively you see it, but you kind of missed it. Or I kind of missed it. All right, Nirvana, what's the outlook between you and Chantel in our relationship? You were gonna date your boss? Oh no, it could happen, but I don't know about like relationships. But hey, you definitely work together. Okay, so let's see. What is this gonna go on with Chantel? I don't want that deck. I don't want that deck. I want this deck. To be honest, I feel like this is gonna be an on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. Because I have the Nine of Swords with the Eight of Wands. It's like either they're gonna be on your head all the time, or on your mind all the time, or whatever. And then it's like, okay, I need to do something. And then it's like, but wait, what is it I need to do? There might be some emotional wound here that needs to be talked about or discussed. It looks Ace of Swords, King of Swords. Like, think about it analytically. Do you want something that's on and off, on and off, on and off, and kind of disappointing from what I can see? But let me clarify, because sometimes it's not as bad as it looks. Because this just feels like start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. Because of something from their past that's still holding them back. I do feel there is a match here. You know, I do feel you two understand each other on some level. Um, but it kind of feels deceptive in some sense. Like, in some way, there's a feeling internally that this could be what it is you want, like a forever type of thing. Maybe not even forever, but like right now. Like, it feels good in the moments that it's actually together, but then it just doesn't ever fully come together from what I can see. And it could just be because it depends on where you're at with your self love. Have you taken care of all the Nine of Cups that you have? Have you healed the things that you needed to? Have they healed the things that they needed to? Because I feel like there's some kind of triggers in between the two of you that she triggers you, you trigger her, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth like that. Um, Not saying that this connection wouldn't come with things that you would thank them for in the future. I just don't see that happily ever after kind of feeling happening. At least not right now. Um, Maybe what they're telling me is like you two are attracted by some similar trauma that you have from past relationships, if that makes any sense. Sometimes we come together with people that have similar traumas, or to where when you two bounce off of each other, it teaches you the lessons that are necessary to learn. And I hope that makes sense, but I don't feel like it's gonna be happily ever after, at least not right this second. She's different race. It does sound very karmic. But we have to go through karmics because sometimes we don't even know what traumas need to be healed. We're like, we're good, like we've healed everything, and then we meet somebody that just brings it up again, and you're like, oh, that's what I've been missing. That's the one thing I need to work on. Because I'm gonna tell you, my last relationship was like that. It was like I thought I was healed. I thought I was living my best life. I was like, I am ready for this. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. But I do thank him for his contribution to um, leading me back to that trauma so I could fix it. If that makes any sense. All right, Rachel, you're next. I've got two more for Rachel. Sorry, but I will read for yours. Hello. What does your spirit team have to say about the conversation with your aunt? I try not to focus on the negatives and things. I try to look at it as, oh, damn, forgot that one. All right, what does your spirit team want you to know? And Rachel, I got you next. Just give me a second. I feel like it's all love, but I do feel like somebody got defensive and may have reacted a little bit out of character or said something without thinking. Regardless, there's still love there, but I do feel like somebody was like, "What'd you say? Why did you say that?" I do feel like somebody felt that they were being picked on, or maybe even though it was a conversation with you and your aunt, there could have been like other people involved. So one person felt like, why is everybody picking on me? Or why has everybody got a problem with me? Something like that. But I do feel like it's all love regardless. Maybe it was just a misunderstanding or something. Okay, that makes sense. make you last. All right, boo. Just put an arrow on you. All right, Rachel, your question. Does Jeff plan to see you in the next couple of days? It kind of feels like you will hear from him, but I don't think it's going to be what it is that you expected. So there might be like an argument or some kind of misunderstanding, because he's like, if you can be patient with me, if you can just give me a minute, everything's going to be fine. But if you're upset because I need time for me, then we have a bigger problem. But I do feel like he will. I'm trying to see if it's going to be any kind of physical interaction, because he's just pushing it off. He keeps telling me, just be patient, love, just be patient. I promise I will make time for you. I will make it up to you. Just be patient. Because he gives me the Seven of Pentacles, the Temperance card, the Knight of Pentacles, the Judgment card twice, and then the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. It's almost like there's something going on. Like, understand that, and we can work on this. I'll make it up to you. Just be patient. I think you're a very fiery person. Like, you want what you want when you want it. And he's the type, like, if you want what you want, I'm going to make sure not to give it to you. Not maybe. I won't say he's doing it, like, intentionally. It's more of a subconscious thing. The more that you want him, the more that he pushes back. Um, Runner chaser kind of thing. I would say just pull back and try to find peace when you pull back. Don't pull back because you're trying to get him to react. Pull back because maybe you need to look at the situation. Is it worth investing in for you? Can you handle him going a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks with only seeing you one time? Can you handle that? Because it's kind of like it's going to be whatever you make it out to be. Because he's really saying, like, be patient, quit trying to rush things, quit trying to, like, force something. Because the more that you force, the more that he's, like, pushing the timeline back and back and back. You feel like he's sleeping with another person, but he's never once showed me that. So, I mean, you can take your own assumption onto it, and that's fine. If intuitively you feel that, believe that. But from what I've seen, he's told me over and over again, and it hasn't been inconsistent, the way that he feels and how he's not dealing with anybody else. So maybe you need to look at the reasons why you feel that he's sleeping with somebody else. Is that something that's a trauma for you because you've been with people like a Mako that have done that? Maybe you're not over the wound that a Mako gave you. Maybe you feel you're being triggered because you have a trauma that maybe you need to work on. Does that make sense? He does want things on his time. And you want things on your time. Very similar. Y'all's timing is just very different. All right, what's your next question, Boo? And then I think I'm going to close the donations. Unless anybody else wants to donate real fast, but I think I'm done today with it. No, I think, Rachel, what you need to understand is if his time is different than your time, then maybe you need somebody that's on your time. You feel me? If you can't find the compromise in between the two and you're unhappy, then stand up for yourself and walk away. That's all I can say. But what is your next question? So we can move on to this free list. I feel some kind of triangulation. I keep drawing triangles and like loops. Okay, while you type, let's move on to Diamond Girl. Diamond Girl, what's your question? Whenever you get your question, I'll read it for you, Rachel. Just Diamond Girl, are you here, love? What's coming towards you in love department 2025? I didn't see it. Okay, let me do Diamond Girl and then I'll get you. I didn't see it, babe. 2026 Diamond Girl love. Okay. I've got the Lovers at the bottom, the Temperance card, the Emperor, and the Nine of Wands. I feel like somebody's going to creep into your heart. I feel like they're going to climb the wall. They're going to get to you. But this is something that's been, it kind of feels organic. It doesn't feel like, it feels very like a smooth energy. Like something really smooth is coming in. But not in a bad way. Um, I feel at first you might be a little guarded against them, but in time, I feel you'll recognize, like, this is my person. I like it. All right, Rachel, let me find your question. I don't know why I didn't see it. Did you put a number on it? Let me see. I still don't see it. Let me see. Is he having sex with another person? Didn't we just answer that? Okay, I'll look again. Is he having sex with another person? He literally just said, "What did I say?" Like his energy is coming back at me like harshly. Like, what are you doing? Like, I already told you. I got the Page of Swords, the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Hermit. But you're the one watching the Two of Pentacles. You're the one with the imbalance in this situation. And he's watching this. He's just sitting there watching you react. watching you, or energetically feeling you get upset. But he's literally telling me, what did I say? And I don't know if you've had this conversation with him ever, but it just, his energy is like, what did I say? No, no, no. He said, you either take him for what he is and enjoy it for what it is, and understand that he's in a period of healing and being able to be patient and wait for him and not think that he's out there doing XYZ. He's saying it's your trauma. He's like, if you look closer, I'm not the one doing anything, but you're saying that I am. You feel that I am. And again, he says maybe it's a you problem, not a him problem. And the song playing right now is You Don't Own Me. I think you're looking at men from a view of something that you've seen in others, kind of. I don't know, boo. Again, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. It's just like he pushes it out like, I don't know. No, he's not having sex with anybody else. Period. From what he says, period. Energetically, nothing. Nothing. So, I don't know what else I can tell you, my love. I can't make you believe it. Ask yourself why you don't believe it. Just because other men, when they've got free time, that's what they do, that doesn't mean every man does that. Just because he doesn't talk to you for a week doesn't mean he's interacting with some other woman. Maybe he's not driven by that thing that was driving other men in the past. He's saying he's an emperor. He's a man. A real man. Not a knight of wands. Not a knight of pentacles. He says he's a real man. Real men don't do that. Okay, I want to get out of that energy. I'm so sorry. Let me light some incense, because I don't like to be, I don't like the feeling of it, because he's very serious. And I don't like to keep pushing something that's, you know. I mean, that's because they have a child together. And he said that before, like, are you going to be able to handle it or you're not? Well, I love you, Rachel. Thank you for being here. For sure. I appreciate you, my love. Let's move on to mystical now. And you still have a free question, so. And my question to you, Rachel, just think about this for a second. If you honestly feel he's sleeping with another woman, why are you still dealing with him? Because if I personally knew somebody was sleeping with somebody, I don't need a receipt. I would just be gone. So maybe you need to, like, you know, if you honestly feel that's what he's doing, then bounce. Okay, what unexpected blessings are coming your way, mystical? Everything, baby. Everything. The stars, the moon. What you want? What you want, mystical? Let's see. That energy felt weird. It felt kind of like trying to squeeze in. Maybe somebody's trying to squeeze in? Squeeze back in? I just got 333. Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Three of Cups. 333. You might be seeing it a lot. Cooperation, building something, using your pain to create something beautiful. This could be a lot of friendships, soul tribe, coming almost into one. Co-creating with spirit. This could also mean like the return of something, to kind of come full circle. Interesting. And I know that's why you're getting a reading, baby, but you don't believe what I tell you. So the reading is kind of useless if you're not going to take my advice or listen to what I read or believe what it is that I'm telling you. You know, because I'm not going to lie to you. You already know that. If I saw that that man was being crooked, girl, I'd tell you in a heartbeat. All right, Mary Jane. You're welcome, my love. And then quit saying he's sleep. You know he's sleeping with somebody else, because I'm telling you he's not. From what I can see. All right, Angelica, is the universe trying to tell you something about the flowers you've been seeing? Mostly red and white roses and white daisies. To me, that feels like a rebirth almost. White is about purity, something being cleaned. Maybe it's like the blood, you know how they say the blood of Jesus is cleansing. I'm not saying you have to believe that. What I'm saying is like that blood is cleaning you, purifying you. Maybe you need to find some sort of forgiveness for somebody or something. Maybe somebody wants your forgiveness for something. Because the blood cleanses out the sin. Yeah. I got 110-1, which is basically 111. It's the start of something new. The start of something new is coming, but it's coming from a place of like regeneration, death and rebirth kind of feeling. Um, Very clean, very pure, very not. It's almost like the heaviness is gone now. There's a new start to something. 111. You could be seeing that a lot. That's weird how I'm getting a lot of angel numbers in these past couple of readings. 110-1, 111. No, baby. I closed the donations, my love. Alright, LT Spiritual. I do offer personal readings, just FYI. You know, like I do have them. They are more, there's a lot more information in them than just a quick reading. Alright, what's coming towards you in love? LT Spiritual. I just hear this song. I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. You've been waiting for this moment. I feel a lot of clarity is headed your way. And that's all I can really see out of this. We've got the Sun, the Two of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Like, some decision has been made because there's clarity now. So you could be receiving some communication, or maybe you've been kind of stuck in between, should I go back to something or should I move forward? And you're about to receive clarity, or you're about to know which way to go. Looks very nice. Something that you've been waiting to hear or see or understand. Are you serious? That's awesome, though. I like that. I like it when Spirit shows us those things. Maria. I promise you've got a free one, though. You've got a free one coming, Rachel. Just hold on. Okay, how are the upper management? And I'm seeing Jennifer be at ABB right now. They kind of seem like they're in a decision of like letting this person go. Um, Kind of like there's been a lot that has happened that just doesn't, um, like there's an imbalance with them. Like, are they worth the trouble anymore? Is kind of the way I feel. Two of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Death card. Like, I think they're weighing the idea, like, is this person even valuable to us anymore? So, I don't know. Maybe they're doing some kind of like firing, or they're thinking about it. All right, Irene. Wait, no, Jeannie. Jeannie? Where'd Jeannie go? Of course, babe, anytime. Thank you. You posted. I don't know why I can't see today. What the heck? Why do I not see it? Okay, who will the next person coming into your life be? Next man. I don't know why I don't see it. I went back and looked. I don't know. Could be a Pisces. I think I've Pisces, Scorpio. And I got the moon, Two of Cups, Seven of Coins. I feel like something's not over yet. I think you think about this person, or This is somebody that the door never was fully closed on. And like quietly behind the scenes, they've been thinking about you too, or wanting to come back around. The song Hurricane is playing right now by Luke Combs. I don't know if you've ever heard that song, but then you rolled in, baby, without warning. I don't know. I think you're going to be surprised by this next person. It hit me like a hurricane, huh? It might hit you like a hurricane. General love. Thunder, lightning. Irene. General love. I think right now you're bored. I think you're just like, I want love, but I don't want to chase it. It's coming. It might even be a Leo or a fixed sign. I'd say Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, maybe. Um, your time's coming. This too shall pass. Because I feel like you're just like, I don't want anybody from my past, but I don't really see anybody around me that I really want. It's coming though. Girl, I feel you on that. I'm bored too. But sometimes that's important too. Alright, content, you are oh no, wait, it's Rachel. The X meaning an X. You're welcome. How Jeff's gonna feel about the connection. He doesn't know, babe. Like, he shows me the Four of Pentacles, which means his heart is closed. Ten of Pentacles. Eventually, this is what he wants. But right now, without having like an open heart, he's just very, like, not able to do it. Like, he wants to, but his heart isn't open yet to it. So, there's not much to say about that. Four of Pentacles to me is always like them holding their heart very close to their chest. And they don't know what they feel about what they see in the future with anything, really. Something made them lose faith in like connections and that happily ever after, that family, that white picket fence, all of it. So I don't know. All right, content. General for the next 5 days. Rachel, you already asked your question, babe. General next 5 days. Oh, it looks like you're going to have a good 5 days. I see happiness, a lot of love, maybe even a love offer. Doesn't have to be. I just feel like it's going to feel a lot better than it's been feeling. Maybe you've been feeling kind of like gray. Gray to me is like not necessarily depressed or dark. It's just like, ugh. But I feel like you're going to get like a renewal of like that happy feeling that, okay. Good night. Don't be mad, boo. Like, I read what it was. I'm sorry. Michael said he wanted to go last. You're welcome, Content. I just moved him. Neon. He's in competition with Eugene. He wants to go last like you. Okay. All love, babe. All love, I promise. Hey, Lima. How are you? All the lists are closed today. What's coming towards you in career? Let's see. What's coming in career? I feel like something's going to end for the better. You just keep working on what you're working on. I think you might have to like walk away from something in order to embrace something that's really good for you. And it may not be the most comfortable transition from what I can see, but I do feel like after whatever this is that's kind of wrapping up, you're aligning with something you're going to love. It's going to be just right. The stars align, the sun shining. You see, I keep burping. That always happens when spirit's like so strong I can't express it, but something really good is coming your way. Just keep your head down. Focus on what's important to you, what you want. And it'll come to you. Well, just... He said he wanted to be last, right? I don't know. You're burping too. Okay, we're doing it together. The spirit got me doing it with you. That's funny. I'm pulling it out of you. Just don't start throwing up. I can't do that. Scorpio. Of course, babe. General love from my beautiful Scorpio. We're going to use the shiny deck. My birthday year twin. We've been missing you. Where you been at? Booed up and stuff. Ah, look at this. All the cards are for you, Scorpio. All of them. They won't go together. Oh my goodness. Stuck. Stop it. It's like trying to talk and walk all at the same time. Oh, you're so loved, babe. Be patient. He loves you. I see balance coming really strongly with the Six of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Six of Cups. Things are about to balance out. 6, King, 6. So you might be seeing a lot of sixes, and that's the Lovers too. So very much a balanced thing. You're so loved. You are so loved. I don't even know how to say it. Like, you're just so loved. Balance is gonna be restored, babe. Balance is gonna be restored. I love it for you. And then the Ace of Cups wanted to flip out too. Well, actually, the whole deck wanted to flip out, but you know, we can only do a little bit at a time. You've been busy. It's okay. I'm glad you came back though. Did you already ask your question? Hold on. I don't know what Michael said. Okay. Well, that's up to you, babe. Alright, so will you end up in a relationship with your good friend in the future? Let's see. Let's see, Jason. Let's see. Let's see. It looks like there's a strong possibility, but it's gonna be like a it's gonna be a very impulsive decision when this happens. Um, I feel like it's gonna not be a well thought out idea. It's gonna be like maybe it's needing to happen for a reason right now. So, because I feel a very rushed energy, the Fool, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Like it's gonna be like um not thought out. It's just gonna be like, okay, let's go. So, I mean that's a start, right? It's a start. All right, let's see who's next. Brittany. Hey there, Christy. You're new. I'm so sorry all the lists are closed today. Oh, I always appreciate you being here, Boo. Keep us informed, even if you don't get a reading, Scorpio. I love all of you. Y'all just don't know it. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be like, okay, ready, set, go. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Fuck it. Brittany. Brittany, are you here, Brittany? I'm sorry, Boo. I'm sorry, but I'm on 3 days a week, so you're more than welcome to join us. It's a cool little atmosphere here. We're Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays. Just hit the little bell. I'd like to read for you just another day. All right, Ari. Ari, better post or you're gonna get put in timeout. Gina's gonna put you in timeout. You better come on with it. Okay, just post then, love. Just post. Of course, we love everybody. I think she already gave it to Lil Lima, Michael. I'm not sure though. You gotta post fast around here. What's coming towards you, Dwight, in your connection? We're gonna let you go this one time, but next time make sure you got it. Let's see. Moon. Oh, Lolima left. All right then, Christy, you got it. You got it. If you still want it, let me know. If you're still here, Christy. Michael gave it to you. Ugh. Okay. I feel like something unexpected happens. Um. The what's done in the dark always comes to light. But I feel like whatever was done in the dark is being like turned in a way to where it helps the connection. I don't know how that makes any sense. It's almost like something that was hidden is revealed and it brings balance back into the connection. The Moon, Three of Swords, and the Justice card. But for some reason it doesn't feel great. Even though it brings balance, it still may not feel great. I hope that makes sense. Alright. I will read for you, Michael. Michael gave it to Christy. Why did you delete her message? Okay. Your grandmother is trying to communicate. Is your grandmother trying to communicate with you? Oh, he wants it. I'm going to give Christy it just because I think we're playing with her emotions. I'll read for you too, Michael, okay? No worries. Let's just do Christy because I want to see. Is your grandmother trying to connect to you? And if so, what does she want you to know? I don't want to play with her emotions. Aww. She sees you. And what's funny is the song says I've been to hell and back once or twice. And you may feel that you've been to hell and back a few times. And what your grandmother wants you to know is that she's congratulating you and she's seen you and how you've been through so much and you still are triumphing. And what's coming towards you is greater than you can imagine. Ugh, I just got like full body chills. Okay. Big hugs. Ugh. Get off of me. I'm done. I don't know how Jean does it. That's just the weirdest staticky feeling in life when like spirit attaches to you like that. It feels good, but it's also very strange. All right, so anyways, it's okay. It's okay, Jean. It's okay. He can have his spot. I promise. I didn't let her cut everyone. Michael had a spot at like 16. My bad. It's my channel. I do what I want sometimes, okay? God, I'm so sorry. Alright, so Aisha. You're welcome, Christy. Yeah, I don't know how she does it consistently with the spirits. No, I moved Michael to the end until he gave his spot up. And he said he was going to ask it, and then he said he wasn't. And I don't know. There was too much going on. I felt like Christy needed a reading. She got it. Everything happens for a reason. We're just going to let it go. Oh, no, you didn't disturb me, boo. You didn't. It's cool. Everybody else is missing anyway. It's all good. It's not that serious. Happy holidays. And I hope to see you again. Please come back. She posted. Okay. Somewhere along the way. Let's see. Okay. What do you need to be aware of for 2026? Oh. Oh. You're aligning with some real good stuff in 2026. The Star, the Temperance, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Cups. Get ready. That's all I can hear is get ready. Whatever you've done has put you in the place of some real blessings for sure. Get ready. That's all I can say. Just get ready. Be patient, but get ready. I think especially like end of February, March, you're gonna start to see it. You've had faith, you've had belief. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Firebird. Scorpio's current energies towards you. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Stubborn. Hot for you. They're hot for you. Okay. They're hot for you, but I don't know if they're really looking for anything right now, to be honest. I feel like they might have just gotten out of something bad, or they're still kind of stuck in the past. But passionately, they're all about it. So I do feel like some stuff kind of has recently happened in their life that they don't really know where they're going, what they're doing. They could be like low on money, resources, a little bit depressed, but you definitely do it for them in that way. But hey, it is what it is sometimes. No, take it or leave it. But thank you for being here and being so patient. I appreciate you. All right, Nirvana. I don't even have my list past this point except for Jean at the end. You're welcome, boo. $9.19. And my mama's birthday. Alright, no Nirvana Kaiser. I think Nirvana donated and was like, I'm out. I got my answer. Michael, do you have your question, my love? Michael. Short and sweet. Yes. We're kind of complex. I don't understand it though. Am I just supposed to guess what you're asking right now, or my face is getting red? Like what? He had an extra life, an entire life. Is my ideas? Okay, we're just gonna see. Are your ideas on point, right? Okay. Is your idea home or is it enchant master? I have the Chariot, the Strength card, and the Page of, the Knight of Cups. I think you're on point. You've just got to be careful about the way that you present it. Um, like you have to come from a very humble place. For some reason, I'm seeing this as you have to take your ego out of the picture before you move on whatever it is that you're thinking about. Their careers. So if it's your career, I would say go towards whatever your ego isn't wanting the most. Whatever feels more like just intuitive, like where do you think you belong, not where your ego wants you to be, because sometimes our ego will say go after the thing that gives you the most money or but I think you already know, because I think you're sitting there looking at it knowing that your ego is trying to push you in a certain direction, but if you really think about it, something else is better. So I hope that makes sense. You were praying. You were late though. I'm sorry. So hopefully it resonates. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, go for that. All right, Jean, let's see. I know you're here. Okay. Eyes, feelings towards you. I'm gonna use the shiny deck for you, Jean. Rainbows and sunshines, okay? And I feel your aggravation 500 miles away. I promise. I feel it. But sometimes Spirit tells me to do something different, so I can't help it. All right, here we go. Ace of Pentacles. What else, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like he's waiting for the right time. Because in some way, I'm thinking like he feels... Once he's in, he's in. And so... Well, he's in or he's out, basically. Like, he's very unsure of your reaction. So he wants to make sure when he makes this leap towards you or this gesture towards you to change things, that you're 100% gonna not walk away from him, because he doesn't want to lose the connection. Like, he'd rather have the connection the way it is than to have it change and you, like, leave him or move away from him in some sense. Um, he's kind of getting the nerve up though. I feel like it's gonna happen sooner rather than later when he can't hold it in anymore, and it's just gonna be shown. But yes, most definitely, I feel something is on the horizon here. But it's almost like he doesn't want to fumble the ball or to say things too quickly. Knight of Swords that just flipped out. Like, he doesn't want to be reckless. He doesn't want to jump the gun. He doesn't want to, like, scare you away, I guess. Or, like, piss you off. I don't know. Alright. Oh! Alright. I knew before I came on today with 6 donations that Jean was going to be a little irritated with me, and or like irritated in general by the end of it. It's just the vibe. But anyways, I love y'all so much. I'm so sorry, but you know, it is what it is. It's okay, my love. It's okay. It's the holidays. I don't expect anybody to show up, honestly. The people that do, they do. If they don't, they don't. But I'll be here. Um, or as far as I have planned, I will be here, but we'll see for sure. Me, me. I'm sorry. Sorry. But I get it. I understand. I understand. I do. I do. I do. For it just is what it is. Hopefully everybody got what they needed. And happy holidays to everybody. I will be back on Wednesday. Have an amazing time. If you need me before then, you know how to hit me up in my email. It's listed down below. And I will see y'all again on Wednesday. Good night.